It's not cool when your name gets shot. There's a lot of work putting that on the wall, and people have to go around there and vandalize it. It stinks. Anyway, hello ladies and gentlemen. We are currently en route to Montreal, Canada. I'd like to thank all you guys for tuning into my first video for my channel. Please post up any comments or feedback. I'm going to be asking you guys for some more stuff at the end of this one. But currently flying to Montreal, Canada, do a little clinic, hang out with our northerly neighbors. Leaving Chicago at this point. Quick little heads up as we land here in Toronto. It was nighttime, so this is actually my return trip coming back to Chicago. As most of you guys know, say for traveling in tournament paintball or any paintball in general, you find yourself in airports. So this is a little clip of me hanging out in Toronto, enjoying all these Apple computers to go hack the mainframe. And this is me flying home. But a lot of time spent in airports and traveling, flying all over the place, which is sometimes good, sometimes bad, but you log a lot of hours. So now we've arrived up in Montreal, going to a local pro shop, as you can see by the sign above, AKs. People always say they bring you up to do clinics. You want to go check out, where they're from, see how other things are. Definitely be really happy that they have GI Sports stuff, which you can see. But next door, we went to the local indoor field, which was by far one of the coolest indoor fields I've ever seen in my life. There's a lot of history to this field. I really wish I had the chance to play it. As you can see, it is massive. There's multiple levels, but now we've arrived at Procaps. Luckily for me, Richmond, the owner of GI and Procaps, was nice enough to meet me there and take some time out of his day to show me around. And this is a Saturday, so I got to see a lot of the cool things behind the scenes of how paint's made, everything that they do there. All the people, you're going to see some of that stuff coming up here, and like now. Fills, gelatin getting put together, just the different colors, how everything's put together. There's an army of people that are doing this, and this is a Saturday. They're not closed on the weekends. This stuff's being done around the clock. So people all across Canada, the United States, everywhere in the world has paint. It's a non-stop process that keeps going and going and going. So you can enjoy some of the nice blues that you can see here, and then just the mixing. I'm not sure if this is a gelatin or a fill, but either way, it's one of the coolest things I've gotten to see. Just the process that it takes to dump out paintballs. You can see paint coming out of a tumbler here, and paint getting spewed out, barfed out. It was really neat to see. As the paint here, as the two halves get pushed together on the machine, and they go down this little assembly line and get all these tumblers. If you were to grab paint coming off that little assembly line that you just saw, you could literally squeeze it together. It's that soft, and the tumbling there hardens the paint. And from there, they go on to these racks that get dried. It's a completely humidity-free room, I believe. Here's paint coming out of, I don't even know what this is. I just thought it was like a waterfall of paint, and it goes into the bags. They've got everything inside this building to put your paint together in boxes. And it was just simply amazing just to see. It's like you're in a dream with, you can see all the paint in the warehouse here. Just tons and tons of paint, like an endless supply. So yeah, you can see there's tons of paint. Get ready to go out. Absolutely amazing. I'd say Richmond Italia's jersey, Avalanche. It's actually one of the first things you see when you get to the warehouse. But leaving there and going into Scorpion Paintball, where the clinic's going to be held, walking in now for the first time. So you guys are seeing the first thing I saw when I walked in, just getting a little view of it. But going into clinics, for me personally, I try and talk a lot in the beginning and just get a feel for everybody. I want everyone to ask questions. Always ask me questions. There's no wrong or stupid questions when it comes to paintball and what you want to learn, And that pertains to anything: drills, skills, playing pro paintball, just how do you deal with school and everything else. So I try and cover a lot of that stuff and get people just to be really proactive in communicating to me, because you're not going to become a pro paintball player after doing one clinic with a pro. I have to focus on working on the one-on-one skills, and then talking to you afterwards, and going over as many things as you can think of. I'm there to try and service you guys and help you guys out. So when it comes to future videos, definitely post comments and feedback about what you'd like to see for just a video on just doing drills, and going over different skill sets, or any other questions you have. It's definitely important to me to hear that from you guys, so I can talk to you more about that, and anything else when it comes to paintball. I can sit here and talk for hours about all the random stuff that happened during the clinic. But I definitely want to hear back from you guys, and I appreciate everything you guys, all the comments and the positive feedback I got from the first video. So as you can see in this stuff, there's games, and we go over a lot of technical stuff, and this stuff that I enjoy, and hopefully everyone that was took part in the clinic enjoyed it, and I can't wait to do it again. So stay tuned for more videos, and definitely hit me up.